Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Millionaire Mindset Mornings. I am Rita the Gold Digger, and every day in the month of September at 8 a.m., I have been coming to you live and sharing with you some tips and strategies to help you grow your business or your side hustle. Today, we are in week 4, and it is called the Inner Millionaire because this week we're not just focusing on your bank account balance. We are focusing on you and showing you not only how you can obtain the wealth, but also how you can sustain it. So we want you to get the bag, but we also want you to keep the bag, okay? So that's what we're talking about today. And or this week, I should say. Also, we are looking at some of our habits and our character traits because our inner world often reflects our outer world. So, today's topic is alignment over aesthetics, okay? And this is day 25, all right? Because it's not all about looking cute on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. Um, the real flex is actually being able to have that wealth in real life. Okay. So that's what we're going to get into today. Today's topic is going to be short and sweet. So we're going to get right to the point. Usually, what I do is I share 3 points with you, and then I have a millionaire mindset action step for you to take. So, let me put today's topic on the screen, and then we'll jump into each of the points. Okay. So, today we're focusing on alignment over aesthetics. It's not just about the look, okay? All right. And the first point that I'm going to make is knowing the difference between what is just pretty as well as what is actually profitable, okay? So pretty versus profitable, okay? So oftentimes on social media, it tends to hype up, it glorifies the look of success. When I say the look of success, things look like they're going well, things look like everything is all right. The person looks like they're getting a lot of money and doing really, really well. It's the look of success. All right. But when you are trying to build true wealth, when you are trying to truly become a millionaire, you want to build wealth that lasts and not just looks good. You don't just want things that are flashy or things for you to flaunt. You want stuff that you can actually maintain and sustain, where 2 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, you're still going to have the wealth because you're still building your business, you're still growing your business, and you're able to sustain and manage the wealth that you have. Okay. So it's not just about looking pretty. You also want to make sure in your business or side hustle, you're also being profitable. All right. And don't believe everything you see on social media. Sometimes these celebrities are renting out the cars that you see them with. They're renting out the homes that you see them in for them to do photo shoots and things like that so that they can appear wealthy. Okay. That's why we're focusing on alignment over aesthetics. So don't get caught up in the trap. Everything is not what it seems on social media. So don't get caught up in the trap of spending money on things that are flashy or things that are superficial. All right, I'm back right on cue. The internet went out, but I was just saying, make sure you're not spending money on things to make it look like you're wealthy. Make sure you're actually investing your money in your business so that you can grow the wealth and sustain the wealth. Okay, so let me put that point up because I sure did forget to put it on the screen. So, point one is pretty versus profitable. Keep it simple. Don't just focus on what looks pretty. Make sure it is actually profitable for you. The second point I'm going to make is make sure you're align your values with your vision. So you want your values to align with the vision that you have. So if your money moves don't match your values, ultimately that could lead to burnout. That could lead to you not feeling even motivated or wanting to continue and sustain that because it's not even in alignment with you. So make sure your money moves are in alignment with your values. You don't want to be hustling or doing something that doesn't truly resonate with you, that doesn't truly feel right for you or resonate in your spirit. And all money is not good money either. So make sure when you're out there in your side hustle in your business, that the ways that you are making money, it actually aligns with your values and your vision that you have. So let me put that up there really quick, and then I'll say one other thing about it. So align your values with your vision. All right. Because if you're in true alignment, that will sustain you a lot longer than your image or you just trying to look the part or look like you're rich. Okay, make sure your values and your vision are in alignment. Okay, Tabitha Brown is a good example of that. She often will say that she doesn't really promote a product or do a product or make a product if it's not in alignment with who she truly is, who she is at her core. Like, it has to make sense with who she is. And if it doesn't resonate with her, if it's not in alignment with the actual lifestyle that she is living, then she doesn't really, endorse the product or promote the product or, even invest in the product. So anything that she's putting her name on, she's making sure that it's in alignment with her values and her vision that she has for herself. It has to make sense because it's really easy to go out there and make some money. I told you that before. Once you start getting traction, you'll get approached with different offers, different deals, and you can easily put your name or attach your name to certain things. But you want to make sure, does it align with the vision I have for myself? Does it align with the values that I have for myself as well? Okay. All right. So the last and final point that I have is just remember, aesthetics can't pay bills. You can look good all you want, but if you really not bringing that money in, it will not pay the bills. So point 3 is aesthetics can't pay bills. And we'll dive into that. And then I'll give you your millionaire mindsets step for today. All right. If you are looking rich, but living broke, that is only going to lead to stress. All right. Let me say that again. If you are looking rich, but living broke, that will only lead to stress. And please keep in mind, looking rich and living broke can apply not only to your finances, but also your internal state as well. If you're broke in terms of joy, happiness, peace, if your spirit feels broken, then that is also going to lead to burnout and stress as well, even though you might look the part, okay? So make sure you are not just looking rich, make sure you're living in the full essence of what that means to you, not just with finances, but mind, body, and spirit as well. Okay. And when you're in alignment with the things that you want to do and need to do for your business, when you do have those rough seasons, when you do need to grind it out, that is what helps you to sustain it. But if you're hustling for something that you don't even really feel passionate about, that you already know is not in alignment with you, then that's when you're more likely to give it up, which you should give it up anyway because it's not even in alignment with you. So just remember that, okay? So you want to live a peaceful life, okay? You want to be a happy millionaire. You want to have joy and stuff. You don't want to just be making this money and then be miserable, because what is the point of it all, okay? All right, so those were your 3 points for today. I'm going to recap them really quickly. We are talking about alignment over aesthetics, and point number 1 is it pretty or is it actually profitable? So we talked about pretty versus profitable. Make sure you're just not looking the part, that it's actually your business is actually making money. Point 2 was make sure you align your values with your vision. So you want to make sure any money moves you have, your vision and your values are in alignment with one another. And the last point I had was aesthetics can't pay bills. So even though it looks good, make sure, don't just be flashing and flaunting and really you're out there living broke. Okay. So now your millionaire mindset action step that I want you to take, and this is where we're doing some inner self-reflection and making sure we are in alignment. I want you to write down one financial or business move you made only for looks, only for aesthetics, only because you was trying to stunt on somebody. Okay, you didn't make it, wasn't a strategic move. It was a move that you made just to look good, just to brag about it. Okay, but whatever it is, no judgment or anything like that. I want you to replace it with one that is aligned with your values. The reason why I want you to do that is so if in the future you're tempted to do something like that again, you can remember what your values are, remember what your vision is, and realize, I don't have to put on a show for this. I'm staying in alignment to who I am and what I want my business to look like. Okay. All right. Excuse me. That is all I have for today. Drop alignment in the chat if you're choosing purpose over pretending, because we got to stop pretending, y'all. So put alignment in the chat if you know I'm about to stop pretending, stop stunting, and actually start walking in my purpose. Okay, because alignment sustains, but the aesthetic, if that's all you focus on, eventually that is going to drain you. Okay, we want to build a life of legacy and of values. We want to make sure as we're making this money, it is actually, good money to make, and it's in alignment with us. Okay, as always, remember to like, subscribe, share it with someone excuse me, who you think can benefit from it. And meet me tomorrow at 8 a.m. for day 26. We're almost finished, guys. Day 26, we're going to talk a little bit more about discipline, okay? So I will see you then. Oh, what's up, April? I'm just now seeing you. Good morning. So glad you could join. And she already has alignment in the chat. Good to see you. But I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Also, I said to you before, make sure you stay locked in. Also, this week, I'll be rolling out some more new stuff to help you stay connected with me as well. All right. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care.